As you can see by my photos that these lights are bright. The second pic shows how I decided to use and mount them. If these last a year or more, I will consider them worth the price. Totally changed the look of our deck at night. With the lights facing down, they do not shine in your eyes but give a very pleasant effect. These may not be the 800 lumens output claimed but are not too far from it. Not sure what happened with the few 1-star reviews but I am totally satisfied. I did not rate longevity as I have only had them a few days. I will try to come back for an update if they don't last. I have been wanting to install landscape lighting at my house for about 2 years now and I finally decided to pull the trigger last week. First, I went with the solar-powered option as they were pretty much a stick-in-the-ground solution, but the brightness was nowhere near what I wanted, plus unless the solar panels were in direct sunlight, they would not stay on very long that night. My next options was to go low voltage, LV. There is no comparison between solar and a LV system. While the LV system will cost a little more, it is worth every penny. I found these lights on Amazon and for the price and reviews, it looked like a great value. I ordered 2 sets, 16 in total, and I can't tell you how happy I am with the quality and brightness of these lights. Even my neighbor, who purchased much higher priced lights from the local big box retailer was very impressed with them. They are made of aluminum and provide long wire leads to connect to your LV wire. The only issue I had with them was the wire lead ends were stripped of the plastic coating, the MFG art in the ends as if everyone was going to solder them to another wire. It made stripping more of the plastic sheathing off and twisting the wires together more difficult. I just started snipping off the 1/8 of an inch end first, then removed the extra wire sheathing I needed. Overall, I will be buying more of these. Every light worked out of the box, tested them with a 9 volts battery. Time will tell on the overall quality, but a great first impression. First, I purchased two of the MEIKEE 7 watts LED landscape lights pathway lights 12V/24V spotlights, warm white 8-pack, 64,022,000 These kits do not include wire, connectors or transformer, as described at the top of the product page. I knew this before I purchased, but wanted to make sure anyone purchasing this is aware that they will need to purchase those items separately. Second, I read a lot of the negative reviews and wanted to clarify a few things, as described, and I mentioned above, this does not include wire, connectors or transformer. It is a 45-degree beam light as described, not 90-degree as some complained about. The power wire is 1 m long, 3 feet, which is very helpful when trying to keep connections to a minimum and or keep your main power feed buried and away from view. All lights, 16 of them, were brand new, in excellent condition and all worked out of the box. Third, the product is very misleading as to voltage and electric type. And I wanted to clarify for the technical folks reading this. The product description states 12 volts to 24 volts supported, but doesn't declare AC or DC, FYI, most landscape lighting transformers are 12 volts AC. See the attached pictures. The box shows 12 volts to 24 volts DC or 12 volts to 18 volts AC. But the tiny manual states 12 volts to 24 volts AC/DC. And last, the light has a sticker that states 12 volts to 24 volts DC, no mention of AC. Knowing how AC and DC works, and my transformer is within the voltage range, 12 volts AC, I figured I would test one on it, and it worked perfectly fine. I ended up using a Malibu 200 watts transformer for the 16 lights, at 7 watts each, is 112 watts, leaving me way below the 75% max load for extended life of the transformer, which is 150 watts. Next up, quality. Click link in description for more reviews.